Yeah, you don't realize that?
You play D&D Homebrew with friends.
I changed it like about 3 4 months. I changed it like back in September to Friendos.
I missed that.
Yeah, it's just been something I've been doing. Anywho, fingers cracked here. They're not going to pop right now. That's great. Anywho, so when we last left off, it was you. Shit, who were the two people with you? I
One
forgot.
was named Philip, and the other one is
I forgot them about completely.
Yeah, I
Forgot.
got it right here. I have
Thank you.
so I have the wrong notebook. I have a notebook.
It's take your time. I completely forgot I
Uh,
put two NPCs with you and forgot to make NPC sheets for them. Shit.
um, I find the names. I have a bunch of notes, but I can't dig out the
I know
names.
it's Philip and it's Dare something.
Philip and this is the 30th. The most recent one. Is it Zelfair? No,
No, no.
it's someone else. But yeah, it's Philip and Daramore.
Daremore. There we go. I knew I pulled a weird name out for him. So, last we left off, you were camped a few hours outside of Zenith, the landing, the one and only port town of the snow of the snow elves, of the
Oh,
dwarves,
in the port town.
of the wood elves. Ugh. Um, yes, this is a port town you're coming to. This is probably the second. This is about the second largest city in here, per se. Speaking living here like constantly, probably around 15 to 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah, give or take. That are living here. Probably another about five who pass through. It is literally the second biggest city. The city of the
Okay.
Queens have a third of that, probably. I don't know. Anyway, on your way in, you pass which is known as the Shimmering Lake. It's actually a lake about half a day's walk from here. The lake itself shimmers almost like with light on, almost like gold. Uh, there's rumors about the lake and stuff. Both Philip and Dan Moore tell you rumors about there being mermaids and stuff like that living in the lake.
Wait, this is just like a public lake, or like some lake that we stumbled on?
No, this is like one of a major lake in the Wood Elves. The first real lake y'all have ever stumbled upon. I mean, size wise, it'd probably take a few days to walk around it. I mean,
What?
it's pretty decent. Um, pull up my maps here. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So as you come into Zenith, the city itself is not necessarily bustling, but yeah, there's a lot of people there. Tension seems a little tight in the city right now, per se. You hear a lot of people
Okay.
talking about, the ships not getting work and stuff like that. You hear people talk about trying to actually sell ships and stuff like this. As you walk around the city roughly, the city composes of, large sections of housing. You got some blacksmiths, you got some like shipwrights. You'd say it like, arms dealers, jewelers, food stalls, all that. At the harbor, you do notice that there are like 3 or 4 ships that are being deconstructed at this point, loaded up into wagons and going out the city.
Okay.
Um, so, your best guess is they're probably selling the lumber from the ships themselves to something because they can't get money on the ships otherwise. Um, Go ahead and give me perception.
Wait, off to a great start. Hold on.
Yep.
8.
8?
Great start. Yep.
Yeah, that is an amazing start.
I rolled a 3, so.
Yeah. For the most part, you're just hearing some local rumors about some thefts and stuff like that. Bar brawls being a really big thing right now. And a lot of them. A lot of pent up anger and stuff in the city between people out of work and whatnot. Philip comes to you. Well, my lord, I think the best thing to do is to do your speech near where the sailors are and try to appeal to them.
Right. Good plan.
Daremore's sitting there like... Daremore's a little iffy on it.
How's the girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, been ahead of us again?
She's got things set up more or less, but she's been working in more logistics back in Thessia right now.
Okay.
She reported good news, by the way. One of her falcons reached us the other day. I'm sorry, Lord, I forgot to tell you about it. Good news. Apparently a couple hundred decided to take up your call to arms that I heard about you so far.
A couple hundred troops or people?
Both? Don't really know. Just said a couple hundred.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully if we can do that good here, we can
Yes, I hope so.
Make a couple thousand maybe.
Hopefully the stuff that we worked on the way down will help things.
I hope so. I don't really know though.
Who knows?
Yes. Around this part, y'all walking through, all of a sudden these like tavern doors just fly open as this human, kind of a melon-looking human, pretty well built, muscular, comes tumbling out, blood shooting out of his nose and mouth. And you can hear like what sounds like a bar brawl going on as a half-orc comes chasing him out. The half-orc makes you look small. Right? Yes, he's about 7 foot tall. And he looks like he could snap a 12-inch by 12-inch piece of wood in half.
I went to Insight Hand to see if anything seems familiar. Natural 20. Give me a wasted natural 20.
He is clearly drunk.
And
that
was such a waste of a natural 20.
I mean, he drunk out of his mind. This is apparently a bar brawl going on.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of try to separate them.
What's your AC?
My AC? It is 16.
Well, that breaks your AC.
Damn it.
Give me 1 second. I gotta look up a class.
It's just a punch.
It's a punch from a barbarian, so... I need to read something here real quick.
I'm
Sorry.
okay with that.
Let's see. Okay. So, it's that plus that. You're going to take a whopping 8 points of damage from
8
that
points,
one
one
hit.
punch, what the fuck?
Yeah, 8 points from
Jesus
one
Christ.
punch. As he just clocks you in the side of the
What level
face.
is he?
He's level 6.
Oh.
And pop, you can hear the thud of him hitting your jaw. It doesn't break it, but it does knock you almost prone. Philip manages to catch you. As you can see, the half-orc looks up like, oh, fuck. Because you're wearing your nice armor and stuff. They've kind of got you decked out. Still from the meeting. So he just thinks he just punched a High Lord. Oh, fuck.
Just glaring at him.
He runs. He just turns his back and runs.
Right. I'm gonna let it go.
Splash.
Just help the human up.
You can hear splashes. You assume he probably jumped in the river and he jumped in the ocean. He's now swimming. As you help the human up as he stands up. Nice to meet you. I think my jaw's broken.
Do I have a healing potion on me?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm asking you. Nah.
Blood.
Using it on him.
Blood coming out of his nose, out the side of his mouth. There you go, doctor. Thank you. He just starts walking off.
No problem.
Blood just dripping as he's walking.
I look at Philip and I'm just gonna give him like a what the hell look.
Philip looks back at you. He's like,
okay.
It's normal. This has been happening since the trade lane's been shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the humans were the main trade partners.
One of the main ones. Not much trade going up to the other elves either right now. I think the last ship to sell was actually probably would have been Aylin's ship. Or Roland's, one of the two.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure, it causes plenty of problems for them.
Yeah. I mean, if we get them on our side, it'd be something.
Yeah, no, like that's what I'm hoping for. You know, they don't have much to do, so hope for the best.
You can see now, glancing out over the ocean. So the way this is kind of like a little bay here, right? With the docks built into it. We heard the splash that you can now see up over here on the other side of the bay. You can now see a half-orcish figure coming up out the water and running into the bushes.
Wait, see what? Sorry, what?
A half-orcish figure come out the water and run into the bushes on the other side of the bay. It's about a 200-300 yard swim, give or take.
Okay. Shouldn't be swimming while drunk, but okay.
You apparently scared the shit out of him. No, I mean, you got like your, you've got your nice armor on, you got your weapon on your side. They really made you look really presentable for that meeting. You've got like a green cloak, kind of cape-like, flowing off your back, with like the wood elf symbol on it. You look like you're from money. Not to mention, you have beside you two very decked out soldiers. And they're clearly soldiers with ranks and insignias on. So are you.
Like I look like really decked out?
Not necessarily decked out, you just look really presentable. You know what I'm saying?
Presentable, but not too aristocratic.
No, you look more like an officer and a gentleman.
Okay.
Think of it like that.
Fine. Because I don't want to look too aristocratic.
Aristat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That word. That word.
We can give up on that one now.
Yes. No, you don't really look like that. You look more like I said, you look like an officer or a high lord potentially. Not necessarily not necessarily like a duke or a duchess, or I should say duke or a prince or something like that. I don't know how Fayehelm views himself.
Military dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of just views himself as like a guy. He
kind
of exists in his own mind.
Yeah. She walk around.
Got some issues up there.
You can see what looks to be a podium now being built by a few kids and a couple adults. It's another little girl. Oh, and our speaker arrives.
Who said that?
The little girl. Now
and
she
smiled down at her.
She is wearing a very fine outfit. Most of it pieced together, most of it not even matching. But it's very fine clothing. You can tell if she's probably an urchin, you know, and she's been doing really good in thieving business. It's like perfect. So, here's the idea. Lord General enters. At that time, we have our magic casters here shoot up sparks into the air. And then, I don't know then. I'm still planning that part out.
I just chuckle and smile down at her and say there's no need for all that.
No. We gotta make this
It's too
big.
much.
Present it. We've gotta put you out there.
I think it's good to draw attention, but, we shouldn't get too extravagant. And I'm pretty sure the money's short around here, isn't it?
Oh, it's not costing money. I've got people doing this myself.
Really then? So you're good at orchestrating all this?
Yeah.
Am I an insider? I'm not feeling well today. Jesus. Okay. 10.
She seems like she's holding some stuff back, but she's not specifically lying.
Okay.
She is holding stuff back.
Okay.
It's like, all right, you got 2 hours to your speech.
Okay. Is there anything I can help you with until then?
No. Unless you think we could blow a ship up. That would be cool.
No,
Like at the climax of
no.
the ship. Climax. Whoosh.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
We need more fire. Fire. Yes, we need more fire.
I've got enough fire myself. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what your sword. You should pull your sword out, shove it above your head, and make it ignite fire, shoot into the heavens. That's it. We'll pose you as a god.
Okay. Sure thing.
We'll introduce you as Lord General, God of the Wood Elves. No. People might be offended by that.
Yeah, just stick with Lord General Bayham, okay?
Okay. So, as you peruse the city and stuff,
you can actually perception to see if there's anyone else who looks like they're more in charge of things. 14.
of her little band of merry workers, she's probably the oldest, at about around 13 to 14, give or take. Give or take. Well, not necessarily 13 to 14. 13 to 14 for an elf. So,
Okay.
probably like in her 20s or so.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't really know.
Okay.
So we'll say 13 to 14.
But young teenager.
Young teenager.
Young athlete.
A lot of people working around there look to be around 8, 10, 12, with a few older people working who look to be like they can barely do much.
Okay.
One guy walks up to you, hunchback. You're the Lord Commander, or General. General.
Yes, sir.
I would like to volunteer.
Insight. 22.
He seems to be being honest. I mean, he did.
Well, I mean, like,
He took about 2 minutes to walk
okay.
up to you. He's using 2 canes to walk. And he's walking with a bad limp.
oh god. Okay.
I can help. I used to be really good at casting fireballs and disintegration charms and stuff in my youth. As he coughs, a little blood comes out.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Are you sure that you're fit to go?
Yeah. We're just going up north, right?
We're marching through the unknown.
Yeah.
And like around the Dwarven territories and into the human territories.
Oh. She said you're just going up north. That's all Rose said.
I guess I'll have to correct that in my speech then.
No, that's all she told us.
Define us.
The workers. I'm helping build this stage. It's my job to shoot fireballs in the air.
I appreciate that.
It's something about potentially blowing a ship up, too.
No, okay, no ships are being blown up today.
Rose said it would force the sailors to seek new work.
I think there's enough sailors unemployed already. It's not fair to take away somebody's ship.
Okay. I'll just hobble back and continue my work. She hobbles back. She watches. You can see like this big banner that needs to be like hung up about 10, 15 feet in the air. There's a ladder there. One of the young ones points to him, points to the ladder, points to the banner. And he takes his finger out, clicks it, and the banner lifts itself up and drapes it over the top.
Ooh.
Yes.
Railroad style. Alright, wait. One sec.
Yep.
So have there been like flyers posted around town, or?
Are you asking?
It's a perception thing.
Oh.
Or would I know this from like via Rose?
Yes, you would know this from your people. Yes, there are flyers being posted in all these towns saying that you're coming.
Okay.
Gives
So
dates, exact
roads
times,
already.
and everything. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm already at the port, right?
Yep.
How many people do look to be just milling around doing nothing?
A couple hundred.
100? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people working. I mean, you can see a lot of people working dismantling these ships. You figure these ships that would take a couple of years to build looks like they're being dismantled in weeks because of the amount of workers who are being paid almost nothing to dismantle them.
Okay.
You can see a couple places where the ships have been run up onto the sandbars and stuff, so they can be dismantled really good.
Mm.
And yeah, you don't know exactly what the wood is going for, but you would assume it's going for some kind of military purpose.
Right. That's what we need it for nowadays. So.
Yeah.
And we're not really fighting demons at sea, so.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Y'all haven't retreated
The
to
option's
the.
always there.
Yes. Yes. The dog.
I'm going to bed.
All right. Good night.
Right.
All right. Come on here, Boo.
You can open this in just a few.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I mean, the city, it's bustling to a degree, but it's clearly a lot of people here are... What's the word for it? For the city itself, it's bursting at the seams. There are too many people here, not enough people going through and moving out. Money is probably running short at this point, to be honest. So, the city is not the best in the world. It's a lot different than what Thessia is looking like. Or even like Elurian was looking like. Elurian. As time passes, Philip goes over some talking with you. He's let you know that he's actually sent off to a lot of the mages and stuff, trying to get, and a lot of the archives trying to get maps from the unknowns. He's managed to get about 3 or 4 maps, most of them dating back some 1,000 years.
Okay.
Some of the last really recorded good maps. And most of them only explore like maybe 20, 30 miles into there and back. So, in the... Not a lot. Daramore is telling you not to worry, that the druids will be able to help you through it and all this. So,
Okay.
just
We
time.
definitely need navigators, so.
Yeah. It's the day.
Since people map stuff out would be good too.
Yeah.
Just because we all going through new territory, so just might as well document it.
That would be something. Who knows? The Feyhelm maps.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Anywho, as the few hours leave, it starts to get kind of
Maps and craps.
evening-esque. Kind of evening-esque. More and more sailors are coming out. A lot of them seeing flyers and stuff handed out. A lot of people are gathering. It's about time for you to speak. When Rose gets up there in her really mismatched outfit, I mean, it looks like something not like a aristocrat would wear, but kind of something more of a person with a little bit of money. Like, you know, like it's like a nice. It's really hard to describe. Like, she's got like this almost like cape coming off of her that's too big, and it's like red with like a purple, like really nice embroidered purple shirt with like some orange pants, with like green shoes and like yellow gloves and all this. She looks like she's just been robbing this shit out some places. Or she could be colorblind. That is potential too.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
One of the two.
Wait, didn't you say that she looked like a street kid, though?
Yeah, she does look like a street kid. As the thing comes, she... Welcome, gentlemen, to this speech of one Lord Commander Feyhelm, or Lord General Feyhelm of the... I almost said Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Lord
Wrong fantasy universe.
Yes, wrong fantasy. Lord General Feyhelm of the Wood Elf Kingdoms. As she does that, she motions you to come. You start walking up. You can hear what sounds like almost like an orchestra start up behind the stage. As they're playing some soft elven music, and all of a sudden,
Is it pomp and circumstance?
What?
Is it pomp and circumstance?
Who knows? As you can hear, you can see as a flame ball shoots up and explodes, and people like, you see a lot of people kind of like, I hope they don't catch the ships on fire. I hope our ships don't burn.
Alright, perception, how many people are there and how interested do they look?
There are, in this dock area, it's kind of big area where like you would get, there'll be like other entertainment and stuff maybe, when there's, you know, not a lord giving a speech. You would probably guess they're probably around 1,000 or so.
Okay, wow.
They are jam-packed in here. A lot of them are drinking, by the way, just so you know. You get an idea that you pulled most of the sailors out the taverns, or they were on their way to the taverns.
You know, drunk people, they'll sign up for shit.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So, hi. As introduced, I am Lord General Feyhelm, commander of the Elven armies. About 2 years ago, or what feels like a few weeks ago, my friends and I walked into a portal in search of the Lost Queen, and we came back to absolute chaos. The demons practically broke out of hell and have been rampaging in pretty much everything. And I know that the human territories, the place where I grew up, have been overrun, and there are not many left. And I know that many people that you know may be stuck there, or many people may be living there. And I don't know if they're okay, same for many of you. And so that's why I'm here, is to ask for assistance from all of you fine men and for all of your skills. I'm here to ask for help on a mission through the unknown to save the humans from...
Why should we help the fucking wood elves?
Save what else?
Yeah, they said, why should we help the fucking wood elves?
What? Why wouldn't we? We're stronger together as a group. And if things were turned around the other way, I'm sure that the humans will come to help all of you.
Yes, that is something you hear. Just keep on
ignoring
going.
it. Look, I know it's a dangerous mission, and the unknown is, well, it's the unknown. But I've been there once before, and it's not as daunting as it seems. We need to save the humans, and this is the worst thing to happen to them in centuries. It's absolutely detrimental, and they're facing extinction.
They said there was going to be free beer here. There's no damn free beer.
Who is this guy who's talking? Is this the same
No,
guy?
these like just murmurs in the crowd. It's some of the stuff you hear. The unknowns don't have water. What's?
There is actually water in the unknown.
But you can't put a boat in it. Keep going.
Still ignoring it. Look, we're stronger together as a group. When the last doom happened, we beat the demons when we banded together as one group of united people. The elves and the drow and all of the races that existed bonded together and defeated the demons, and that was how we won. And the same thing needs to happen now. This doom is worse than the last one, and we're just stronger together, and we need everyone for what's to come. We can't just simply abandon the humans, because they would do the same to save us. They're just like all the elves. Like, there's families, parents, children, people with dreams and hopes. I mean, I'm sure that many of the sailors that you know were stuck in the human territories when, everything went to hell. Or hell came to us. There's nothing different. And all the humans can die due to your inaction.
My mama's going to die?
Yes, she might. If you don't go over there and save her.
Then let's load up the damn ships! As a cheer comes through.
No, this... As far as we're aware, the last human contact is that they're all holed up in Windheim, meaning that we would have to go through the forests of the unknown to get to them. As far as we're aware, the entire southern border is sprawling with demons, and so going through there is not an option. I'm taking a force of people through the unknown, just along the border of the Dwarven Kingdom, so trying to...
At this point, you see a lot of people's eyes
just...
see a lot of people's eyes just open up like this.
Look, we're following the border of the Dwarven Kingdom, and so we'll be somewhat guided.
Fire!
Perception. Damn it, 3. Okay. 8.
You don't need more than that. When you turn around, the stage is on fire at this point.
Okay. Wait, I'm fucking fire resistant. Fuck that. Okay, I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay.
It can be fucking on fire for all it cares. I don't care. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Keep talking. We're following the border of the Dwarven Kingdom. And so, things will be somewhat guided, and we've already got committed navigators. There's already 100 druid troops, 50 scout troops, and the druids have pledged 100 special forces, and there are countless people joining in from more nearby towns.
The drow.
This is the drow.
Sorry.
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you. Okay. Is the mission dangerous? Yeah, essentially. But everything that's worthwhile has a risk, and you need to make that jump in order to have something good happen. But few men have been to unexplored areas, so instead of being explorers at sea, you're just explorers on land. Instead of walking around a ship, you're walking through the woods. It's a different kind of wood. It's an honorary mission. It's selfless and good, and ladies are gonna eat this up, okay? We're getting kind of reaction for that one.
This dude's a badass. This is what you're hearing. At this point, by the way, your cape is on fire. Your clothing is starting to burn. You're taking no points of damage right now, just so you know.
Of course not. Fire resistant. I own this shit. Okay. I'm just gonna absentmindedly trap the cape off.
People just watching like, holy fuck, this dude's a badass. One guy looks down, pulls his pants back, and looks down, and is like, he's gotta have a bigger cock than I do. I mean, you are real. You get the rough idea right now that you are really selling this to them. They are really starting to bite on now.
Okay, I'm gonna okay. Look, I'm the hero of fire, and the other heroes are meeting us there. We've got a strong force coming up. And so we're mustering all the strength that we can get. We need to band together to fight, save the humans, and save ourselves. We're all living, we're all in one world, and so we need to all fight for freedom against evil and tyranny. We'll band together and we will unite. I'm done.
You can hear them start cheering.
Wait, no, I'm gonna use my sword now, as if my sword wasn't already... As if there's already not enough fire. I'm taking my sword out. We'll thrust it up in the air.
Ignites in flame.
Yep.
They're cheering. They're cheering. Badass hero of nature, hero of fire, Lord General, and you get these people just cheering at this point, to the point where more people are coming in from the city to see what the fuck's going on. Not to mention, you can now see like the fire brigade is coming up, like buckets and stuff, and like they're just looking at what's going on. And you see like druids coming in, like that would like cast water and everything. It's just like, holy crap.
Side check, by the way, like, when you say that my clothes are on fire, are my clothes, like, gonna leave me naked, or are my clothes, is it just my cape?
It's kind of close to go leave you naked.
Okay, I'm gonna start, like, putting on my... Okay, a question, how long do I have until I have an issue?
You're pretty much already at this point going to lose everything, except for your armor.
Armor? Wait, no, why are so many things on me? Okay, I'm gonna start moving off the stage now.
The stage at this point, while you've been talking, you haven't realized it has actually collapsed.
Wait, was I standing on it?
Yes, you were standing on it.
And I just fell?
It just fell. You didn't. You were so into your speech that you just fell with it. As far as ate away at this point, you can see Rose just sitting there. Fire.
Okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk into the crowd.
You go walk into the crowd.
Yes.
As you start walking in the crowd quickly, Philip and Darmore, who have been sitting right there, I mean, they're wide-eyed. They instantly jump up and run to your side. And start walking like.
Okay.
Philip leans over and was like, that was one hell of a fucking speech.
Thanks. I'm gonna give Philip a pat on the back.
Give him a pat on the back.
Shoulder.
You're being patted, by the way, by almost all these guys. They're just smacking the shit out of you as you come through.
Picking any damage?
No, but you're getting pushed around here pretty good.
Okay.
Eventually, you get herded into like a little tavern. A few people come in like, I want to buy you a drink, Lord General. Can I buy you a drink? We need to party.
I'll go with them to the bar, but not.
Oh no, you're already in the tavern. They've pushed you into the tavern.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's one of those things where right now, Allie, the crowd's so big that you could literally pick your feet up, and the movement of the crowd would move you.
Okay.
It's like sardines here.
My clothes are out now, by the way, right?
Oh yeah, they're out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, your clothes are out now. You're pantsless. Your like gambits and stuff is all singed up and gone. You are literally just wearing chainmail armor and your weapons.
Chainmail armor covers me, so that's fine.
Yeah. you walk into the bar. I mean, wait, what? Okay.
What?
Sorry, something grabbed my attention in chat.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, wake up.
Yes. Yeah, in case you can't tell. That's going to be posted on stream for a second, because I opened in that tab.
It seemed applicable, okay?
There you go. I posted it for you. That is basically kind of what's happening, to be honest. To be honest, that is kind of what's happening.
It didn't labor.
People are bringing you beer and all these drinks up to you. So you walk up to, as you come to the bar, I mean, you're being just thrown alcohol at. Philip is sitting right there, and he's just drinking a little bit. He's like, actually, technically, General, we kind of got to get moving here soon.
I know. Just wait till things cool
and
down
maybe
and
stop by a tailor and get you some new clothing.
Yeah. Okay. Did I lose anything else? I figure I put most of my stuff aside. So, like, did I lose anything else of any essence that I need to note?
Nope. Just primarily most of your clothes got burned off. Most of your stuff, anyway, is being carried by your two friends here.
Yeah.
like your spares, like your money, stuff like that. It's really need to be guarded because there is a chance for you to get mugged and stuff the way you look.
That's true.
Nobody's really going to mug.
Not like I couldn't take them, but
not like you couldn't take them, but By the way, you did notice when you walked by. Rose was sitting like this, just saying fire, fire, right?
I like her.
The older gentleman now comes up to you in the pub. You can see it's like this weird portal just opens up in the pub, and all of a sudden, shoop, he comes out of it.
What the fuck? Okay.
And he walks over to you.
Sorry about the obscene. There's extra obscenities this session. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm swearing so much.
It's fine. I'm sorry, General. I made a mistake. I sneezed while trying to do some of the sparkles that Rose wanted up in the sky while you was talking. I may have casted a fireball onto the back of the stage.
It's okay. It's kind of right. Fire doesn't really affect me, so me and Fire have a good relationship. We go back a long way.
I can tell. So he puts his hand on your shoulder. All of a sudden, he looks you dead in the eyes. His eyes white as all can be.
Yep.
You, Fayhelm Cyanidale. Fayhelm Stormwind.
What? Jesus.
You, Fayhelm Stormwind. Descendant of the lords of the first men, will become great. But you will lose all you have on the day that it ends. But you will fight the hardest for this war. His eyes come back.
Well, what do you mean lose everything?
I taste sulfur in my mouth. That's weird.
Do you know anything that just happened?
How did I get here?
Okay. I know there's no point. Did Philip or Daramore notice any of this?
Philip did. Philip looked at him. It looks like you was looking at him. He's like, "Holy fuck!" He's looking at you and looking back at him. Daramore's drinking right now. Daramore's halfway to shit-faced because he's drinking every drink given to him. He's got 2 beer and a shot in one hand. He's right there just sipping on everything.
Okay. Hey, I'm done with this now. Pam's just a little freaked out, so she's gonna just kind of grab, motion to Philip, and he's gonna just basically grab Daramore's arm and just pull him out.
You all start heading out.
I feel things have thinned out enough.
For the most part, most people are going back in there. You can see the stage now is being put out. Rose is sitting there. She's looking down. It's like, yeah, this sucks. And just...
I'm gonna go over to Rose.
Oh! Fire guy, hi.
Hi, Rose, do you have any, parents or anything?
That's a personal question.
Okay, I'll just assume then. Take,
Why?
Just take... I know that...
Why would you ask Rose such a question that hurts her?
It's in your situation. So I just want to give you this. I'm just gonna give her 50 gold pieces.
She takes them like this. You can see her whole demeanor is completely changed. Her attitude and everything. This will make it up to Rose for you being mean.
Yes, just take care of yourself.
You too, weird man.
Yeah. Rustle her hair a bit, and then go find a tailor.
Philip's like, I know a great tailor here. He should be able to get you a good outfit going. We might be able to use your rank to get him to do a really nice one for cheap. Or even free.
Okay. Inciting for flamboyantness.
Philip?
Yeah.
What are you trying to incite if he's gay? He seems excited by the...
He said it. Okay.
He seems excited by the idea of these really nice outfits, but he does. You can't really determine if he's likes men or women elves.
Okay. test
It's
that out later down the line.
yes. As you make your way into the tailor, you walk into a really nice building. Knock on the door, no answers. Door opens up. Philip walks in. It's like, hello? It's like, yeah, yes. He walks in. Like, yes. Like, oh, Philip. I made you your last officer's outfit 2 months ago. Don't tell me you need another one. Oh. Who's the naked orc?
I reach my hand out and take.
As you reach out,
I'll say home Swordsman, Lord Commander.
Lord General.
General.
Oh, you need an outfit. Oh, you smell like smoke.
Yeah, there was a bit of an incident.
Won't ask. Alright, let's see. I can do some really nice, like embroidered like gold embroidery into your like rank insignia and stuff on your collar. We can do some really nice. I can do you this amazing cape, green with your house sigil, and then with the wood elf sigil beside it or on top of it. All in gold.
No, we don't need anything quite that extravagant. Something more practical.
Oh. Well, I mean, I got like practical like military outfits here. I do a lot of work for the military.
I mean, it should look elegant, but we don't need to have it like gold embroidered.
Oh.
Also, like.
So, what would you fall
no
under?
Space for sigil on it.
Lord or general?
Let's do
when.
general.
Okay. Philip pipes in. Actually, technically, you will fall under Lord other than General, but General can work. She brings out General's outfit. The insignia you had before, like on like what your chainmail comes up, you have like a little collar come up, like protect your neck, you know.
Okay.
On the side there, it is a little different looking, but it's not much.
Okay.
You don't speak Elvish, do you?
No.
Right. You get like a sense that maybe like it said in some way, like in Elvish runes, it said Lord General. You get this one just says General. Probably. It's what you're guessing at. The outfit itself is really nice. It's not necessarily lavish, but it's not. It's something you could wear to a nice dinner party or like a soldier's ball or something like that.
So it's nice enough.
It's like, nice enough.
Still, it's nicer than the average, but it's still not like showered in gold.
Yes. You would put this under clothing what would be like fine officer clothing.
Okay. Well, I'll take out my common clothes.
Yes. Your common clothes are now gone. They are completely disintegrated and in a pile of ash.
Cool. That's all I have now.
Now she does take you over there to this great big area where she has capes of all sorts. She does have a few that just look like kind of like less of cape, kind of like capes, more of like cloaks. They are like long and flowing. They do have like a green hood. They do on the backs of them have like the white tree of the wood elves embroidered into it. Maybe like you would figure like maybe like a dress outfit or something for like rangers or something like that.
Okay.
And so she points you towards this beautiful cloak she has. It's a bear fur cloak. It's basically a bear skin. Where like where we come across here to like hook in, it's paws that hook together. And it does have a head part. You can actually pull the head up on top of yours. And
That's kind of badass.
It's a full-on grizzly bear cloak.
How big is that in comparison to Feyhelm?
How tall is Feyhelm?
Checking right now. I haven't looked at his character detail sheets in a while, but it's in here. Bye.
Take your time.
He is 6'4".
It would be a little bit taller than you. It would drag behind you when you walked.
Yeah, probably impractical.
Yeah. Figure the bear thing is about a 10-foot high. Actually, probably more about 12-foot high.
Yeah.
And that's
big.
measured from side to side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine then.
It's like, well, can I interest you in any of the cloaks? I mean, I just sold 13 of my ranger cloaks here to Philip the other month.
I think I'll be okay.
Okay. She sits right there. Can I get you to sign something for me?
Sure.
She brings out a piece of paper. It's completely blank. And then she, motions like, I want you to sign your rank and then your name about that big at the bottom.
What is this for?
Promotion.
What?
To sell more outfits.
Okay.
As you take out the quill and you sign it, Lord General Fayhelm Stormwind. She takes it, quickly waves it so it dries the ink really quick. She starts writing down. And you look as she puts it up, it says, I buy all my clothing from the name of the little store. And it has your signature.
Okay.
So, your clothing was completely free, by the way. She never did charge you.
Oh.
By the way, before you leave town, my brother owns a jewelry store on the other side. You might need some rings or something. So the door shuts. As the door shuts as y'all walk out, that's what she yells. It's not that great. The jewelry is kind of subpar.
Wait, did we go to the jewelry store?
No, this is what Philip is telling you.
Oh, okay. Can't blame him for trying.
Yeah. No, you can't. And I mean, I shopped there once. But there are better places than the dwarves that make better jewelry. So as y'all exit the town, it's like, alright, it's going to be a few days to Pharos. It's a small farming town. About 1,000 live there, give or take.
Yeah.
A lot of outlying houses and stuff. I don't know how well we'll do.
You never know.
Yeah, you never really know.
Sometimes you find the most interesting stuff in the smallest places.
The biggest thing will be the fort there.
Right.
Yeah, Fort Pharos sits right as one of the major crossing points into Draconia. We have about 600 or so troops stationed there. It's one of the 3 major forts on this part of the border.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is there anything we need before we travel that way?
we're pretty much well off right now.
Okay.
So y'all start traveling. For the most part, you're starting to notice in this area that there's less and less guards. The roads are less traveled. Looks less traveled. But there's definitely a lot less guards. You're getting an idea that, most of the guards are being pulled up north to where the attacks are going on near Osmiel and stuff, and up towards closer to Thessia. The south does seem a little unguarded to you. As days come, you start coming to fields here. Trees have been cleared out to a degree, but you do come across a lot of orchards. Like apple trees, peach trees, cherry, plums, all this. You eventually come up to beautiful, beautiful crop fields. they're middle of the growing season here. They're looking really good. You can see a lot of elves. Most of them wearing really bad clothing. You can tell they're peasants working the farms basically. Most of them look either really, really young or really, really old. There seems to be no men or women of soldier age in the fields.
I guess they would all be in the fort training.
Potentially, or somewhere in the military.
There's not really many people left here.
Yeah. As you come into Pharos here, the fort you can see from the town. It's about a quarter mile or so away. One thing that gets you is it's dusk. Yet, seems how y'all woke up at about 6 a.m. and it took you 3 hours to get here. It's dusk.
Okay.
And, that's kind of like light conditions right now. You can see the smoke clouds from Draconia coming out. And it's now when you don't know much about gardening yourself. Never really grew up as a farmer. But you do realize that it looks like some of the crops are not growing quite as well as they should be because of lack of sunlight.
Yeah.
Come to the town itself. The town's pretty much barren, really. You can see what looks to be like a jail cell kind of like building. Nobody's there. There's signs up there and stuff like that. It doesn't look like the place has been messed with for a few months. Tavern locked up. Nobody there. Most people, but really nobody in the
Really,
village.
the tavern.
Yeah,
That's when you hit rock bottom. Damn.
Yeah. For the most part, the city seems pretty much a ghost town, really. You do see one older lady walking down the road. If you'd like to talk to her.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll go down.
visitors. We haven't had visitors in a long time. And a general at that. You must be coming to do troop inspections.
Rather troop recruitment.
I'm afraid you're not going to find any men or women here. Long since recruit they've been. A lot of the young boys and girls here enlisted first time they called for enlistees in the military. You know, you grow up scratching living out the earth, and then they want to go off and be heroes and adventurers and stuff.
Yes, I understand that quite well.
Yeah. My grandson is up in Ozamil right now at one of the fort up there. He's a sergeant.
Like, what's his name?
His name is Sergeant. I hate you, Allie.
I just wanted to know if it was any kind of connection. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll give you a name, okay?
Sorry.
It's fine. His name is Amon.
Good name.
That it is. In case you want to spell it.
Okay.
Yes. He enlisted early. I haven't heard from him for the past month and a half though.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, I am too. He's a brave boy. I once watched him kill a dire wolf in one swoop of his sword. Well, it wasn't a sword per se. It was a hoe, but it still killed it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'll send him your regards if I see him.
Thank you. Tell him his old Nan says hi.
Will do.
She starts walking away. You get the idea. There's not much really happening here in the city. You're probably not going to get many to any recruits.
I think we just need to go find the fort.
Yeah. So, you lead up to the fort, you come in. As you start coming up to the fort, You hear the standard halt. Who goes there? Philip announces, "It is the party of the Lord General of the party of the Lord General." Everybody turns like, "We have a Lord General?" I mean, who else would be fucking coming down here? "Open the gates! Prepare the honor guards!" As you come in, a whole bunch of people are coming up in raggedy armor, swords, shields that look like a friggin' twig could break them. Swords that are rusted, nicked up, dented. As you walk in, the honor guard forms. The captain of the guard comes out. He's actually walking with a cane. He would be the lead. He is the this. You were told about 600 people here. Looking around, military perspective, maybe around 350 you can actually see, and it doesn't look like much more.
Okay.
The captain comes up. He limps up. He gives you a salute. "Lord General,
Sure.
I heard you might be coming through here."
Yes, we're just making some rounds.
"Understood. You will find that my troops are in absolutely horrid fucking condition. You give me the shittiest stuff. I have the shittiest troops. I have the shittiest gear in all of the damn country."
Not much to go around right now.
"No, but can I get a sword that was made before the first age? Would be really nice. Or made after the first age? Or maybe a shield that doesn't have termites living in it."
I saw conditions this way, but I don't have anything I can do about that.
"And what have you come here for?"
We're looking for recruits for a mission through the unknown.
"You're looking for volunteers.
It's a rescue mission for the humans.
This fort has been stripped. Everything's sent up north since the fighting started at Ozamil.
Okay, I'm going perception.
Go ahead."
18.
Seems frustrated as hell at you in the military right now.
Well, I mean, like, around the general camp, like, what are, like, people around me looking
Morale
at?
is...
Low.
It's not low. It's kind of like in that kind of like... It's not high morale of happy troops. It's kind of medium morale. You can tell most people understand. They're not the best warriors. They're sent here because... in strategies, they view this place as not threatened.
Accurate.
Now, if you remembered your letter you got from Amnon, you would know that this is the most threatened part of the whole entire line.
Right.
Yes. Most people here know that they're not the best soldiers in the world. They were sent here because they think that the fighting at Osmil is going to break out, and that's where the breakthrough is going to be. So they're sending the best troops up there and leaving the worst down here, basically.
Yeah. I'll talk to the captain about that.
Yeah. I mean, the captain himself, in age, he's gone from that kind of like light kind of dirty blondish hair, light brown, dirty blonde kind of like hair that would else have, to pure pale white hair. He's probably, in a sword fight, he probably might kill one or two if he's lucky.
Okay.
You can tell these are people that he was probably in the military before the war started, and they're not letting him out the military because they still need the number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Probably.
If you walk around and do a general inspection, most bows are not that great. Clothing is horrendous. I mean, most clothing is almost dry rotting off these poor guys. The leather is hard and brittle. The shields for the few that have them are been chewed up by all sorts of stuff that eat wood. You could probably honestly put your fist through it. The swords themselves are long swords, which are are nice swords, but you can see where the rust has been cleaned off of them not too well. They're dented up. They're not really sharp. Spearheads are brown with rust, basically. Arrowheads are not much better. I mean, in all, it looks like a very bad thrown together army. And that's
Hey.
really
Captain, may I speak to you in private?
my quarters if we don't fall through the floor. Starts limping that way. See, we walk in, come into his quarters. Pretty nice. I mean, they're old. You could tell they probably could use remodeling and stuff, but they're not as bad as he made them out to seem. He sits down. He motions for y'all to sit down. Chairs are a little like squeak a little bit as you sit down. I mean, not too. You don't really want to put all your weight into them because you don't know if they'll hold.
This is why you don't skip leg day.
Yes, exactly. You can see as Philip sits down, he looks at you like, do I really have to sit?
Yeah, not at him.
He sits down. The druid looks at it, touches the chair, and sits down. Completely just leaning into the chair. It's a comfortable chair you have here. Daremore's just looking around.
Okay. Captain,
Yes.
I've got some intel that there may be a force of demons potentially trying to break through here.
Oh, that's just great. What, 1,000? We might be able to repel that.
Give or take.
Well, if it's less than 1,000, we can definitely take them. If it's more than 1,000, we're probably going to get slaughtered instantly.
Yeah, I'll send a falcon to the queen to send more troops in this direction, and hopefully some new supplies for you as well.
Okay.
But I'm not actually gonna ask to take any men from here because you're already small.
Well, there might be one thing I can supply you with here. Is that we were sent a requisition of horses. The other, well, nearing almost a month now. Something about a scouting party going into Draconia. Might need them for supplies, but they never came through here. So we got about 150 horses that we can barely feed, and 25 mules.
Okay, yeah, well, we would definitely appreciate that.
Do you want me to send them with you, or do you want me to send a couple of guys with them back up to Thessia?
If you could send a couple guys back up to Thessia, we're planning to go back to Thessia in a few days here.
Except, could we take 3 of the horses with us?
Yeah. Wait, that would be a question for the captain.
That's what Philip asked the captain.
Yeah.
The captain's like, well, yeah, they're y'all's horses, per se. If there is really a sizable force, he said, you're going to need to get troops here fast. I'm assuming you're not fully in knowledge of our situation here.
No.
So basically, from here, all the way up to Elysia, he says it's about 100 miles or so, give or take. 150 miles, somewhere around there. I'm not too sure in my old age, I forget. There are probably less than 1,000 troops between here and there right now. And that's between 2 major forts and 3 smaller ones. If they break through here, they won't have any sizable force to stop them till they hit, I don't know, the animals that live in the unknowns. Oh, I'm talking about in a straight line here, cutting us off. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Push straight across, cut us off from Zenith, then face us to have to hold out until the snow and sun elves can fight.
Yes, that's what they've done to the humans.
And the dwarves, I've heard.
Yes.
Which might...
Smart, but...
This actually kind of makes more
Definitely.
sense, though.
What do you mean?
Came across my desk the other day, Just on the troop reports and stuff. He pulls up a piece of papers. You can see his hand is shaking now. Hands it to you. You open the letter.
Yep.
Do you read Elvish script?
Nope.
You cannot read the letter.
Okay, I just kind of pass it to Philip.
Odd noises heard up next to Era North from wall positions. Sounded like demonic scream. So loud, vibrated wall. That's weird. He sits
That
it,
is weird.
puts it back. And then this one, just a few days ago. Hands it to Philip this time, Philip. Sounds of marching hitting north by east of large army. That's the one the Queen has received most recently. So she may be thinking there's an army on the move up to Ozamil. But if they were drowning out towards east, that means they're only going in one direction.
They may have enough to go in both directions.
True. But my
Just be
bet,
hiding.
in my 600 years of commanding, is that they're going north to Opolis, is my bet. If there's a sizable force.
Okay.
That'd be my bet, at least. Break the dwarves. Once the dwarves break, there's nothing holding them back from us. Anyway. You're welcome to stay the days that we have here if you'd like. Or you can continue on your way. There's not much food and stuff here.
I think we'll continue on our way, but first, do you have some falcons that we can
Yes.
use? Okay.
He looks up and he calls, Boy, I need a falcon. You can hear footsteps scurry off, come back, door opens, zhunk. There what looks to be probably a young kid, 6, 7, something like that, with a falcon. Holding a falcon by its legs like this. Like you can tell he's never been taught to use a falcon. The bird's just flapping its wings. So he walks over, the old guy hits him across the back of the head. It's like, that's not how you hold the damn things. Bird sits down at the desk, just looks at you. Alright. He pulls out a thing. Here. Hands you an ink and quill and a paper. Some you write off telling the Queen about what Amnon saw.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna send the Queen an update. I'm gonna mostly try to keep it on the download though, kind of away from Darrowmore still.
Yeah.
And away from the captain, because I kind of just told the captain that it might be 1,000. So.
Yeah.
I'm basically gonna send the Queen. I'm gonna say there was a large force. I'm not gonna put the exact number in writing, and I can talk to you directly when we return. But a force that will definitely outnumber us. Indications are that they will try to break through at Barros, so troops need to be sent down to reinforce it.
You write it out, you roll it up. One thing you have been provided with, and I forgot to tell you, is you have been provided with a ring, a signet ring.
Okay.
Yes.
Stamp it.
Yeah, you stamp it. It's basically the symbol of the white tree of Thessia, with what would be in Elvish runes your rank, basically. Stamp it. He ties it to the hawk. Opens the door. He says, "To Thessia." Throws the bird out. He's like, "Hopefully he hasn't gone blind like the rest, like so many other birds."
Hopefully.
See the bird just flies off in rough direction up there. So.
Just noting this.
Yep. So.
Okay. I think we'll just keep moving.
Alright.
We're already pulling the time close.
It's as you leave the fort, you can see sitting right there. A lot of people are training. I mean, they are training and stuff, but this is where the ones who are way too young and way too old, and the ones who just can't get the training down, are being sent.
Okay.
I mean, you watch an archer shoot, and he hits the target 3 feet to his left.
At least he hit a target.
At least he hit a target, yeah. Basically, if you put like the target from him, and he hits the third person's down target.
Okay.
So I'll continue on next few days. Philip does question you, so does Daramir, about what the letter, what's going on, what do you know? I'm assuming you don't really tell them.
Which letter?
The letter that you sent to the Queen.
Oh. I basically just tell them that I was just giving the Queen an update and letting her know to send some reinforcements towards Pharos.
But is it really that bad? I mean, there's fighting in Osmiel right now.
Potentially. I'm going based off of the scouting reports.
Okay. Y'all continue up. After about a few days travel, I mean, you're pushing these horses, you're really pushing them. Y'all make up to Alicia, right? Or how the fuck you say this place's name. You make it up here. The town itself, Philip is informing you. It's like, this is near where I was stationed for a while. The town is known for its wine and its vineyards.
Let's try some.
Yes. Really good stuff. You should come in. Vineyards are dying. You can see it. The stuff around is kind of dying. You can see the fort. You've been by 3 smaller forts. Philip has informed you that these forts normally hold about 100 troops each. Should they be defended properly, you'll find about 25 guys in each one. You're seeing really where they pulled up more towards Osmiel. You come up towards like the fort up here. Do you want to go to the town or the fort first?
Let's go to town.
Come into town. The town does have a marshal's office. It does look pretty well taken care of. Like the marshal had just been there recently. To give you an idea how the military and marshals work is basically that you basically have the military itself, which is the scouts and all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the marshals, who are... They're not the town police, they're like the state police, if you will, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, they go around, and they normally do a loop in most towns. There's a few hundred of them, there's not a lot.
Yeah.
And then you would have like the druids, who are actually kind of a little bit outside of the military. They're more their own thing. But they're like an extreme. They're more of like the healers, per se, that would go around and stuff like that. But they work more with the military than the marshals do. The marshals themselves would very rarely ever be pulled into the military to use. They actually have completely different ranking systems and all that.
Yeah.
As you come up to Alicia here, the town itself it's not bustling, but it's not bad. It normally has about 1,000 or so people living here. It's a little bit down. You can see a lot of people tend the vineyards and stuff, a lot of the vines and stuff dying. Still in almost perpetual dusk through this whole area. You would recognize this as the way it is in Draconia. And it's just filling out into the or over the wall now. It's not being held back. There are a few hundred people here. You can see them. You can see everywhere it's been plastered with your speech happening here.
Does appear to be a lot of people in this town even?
Several hundred. I mean, probably about 400 or 500 maybe.
Good. I guess. And get a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
No, probably not that much, but...
You see another. As you come there, here's a huge stage being built. Per se, it's being redecorated, per se. As you come around to where the town square would be. It looks like it is a, a converted gallows. They convert it into a stage.
Sure. Whatever.
As you come around, there's again a whole bunch of young-looking kids doing most of the work, with one little girl wearing kind of okay clothing. Lord General, I've been expecting you. You're almost late.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not the same kid, right?
No, this is a different kid.
Okay.
Get like unwashed hair, kind of like in tangles and stuff.
Okay.
Nah, not so great clothing, all this, no shoes. So here's the plan. I introduce you, you get up on stage, you speak to them.
Okay. Sounds good.
Then we do the hanging.
Simple. But hanging who?
They're hanging 4 traitors today.
What do you mean by traitors?
Don't really know. Just said that they want a hanging after. They want the gallows back after we get done.
Okay.
So be
where
careful
are the
not to
traitors
stand.
being kept?
The marshal's office. Don't step on the trap doors.
Okay. Understood.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, how long do I have?
45 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the marshals.
You go in the marshal's.
Yeah.
Just come and approach there. Outside, and you look like nobody there. There's no marshal there as you walk in. Instead, inside there, standing guard, are 2 soldiers. Beautiful chainmail armor. The chainmail itself is in the shape of leaves. Swords at their side. You can feel. You look as Philip gives a little like, ugh, kind of look at them. He leans over. He's like, they're military police. I don't like them.
Yeah.
As they walk in, it's instantly walk in. They've got 2 spears, cross right or halberds necessarily, cross in front of you.
Yeah.
Philip speaks up. This is Lord General Fayhelm of the Wood Elves. Let us through. They look. One puts hand up. We need papers before we can let anybody through. Order of General Wehrmacht himself.
We have papers, right?
Yeah.
I've said at the ring.
You have the papers that the Queen gave you.
Okay, cool.
Hand them.
Yep.
How can we? They pull their halberds back. What can we help you with?
What's the deal with the traders that you guys have here?
We have five traitors here, who were found during a recent inspection, who are believed to have been plotting to assassinate local higher ups and the local captain of the guard.
Okay.
Yes.
I see them.
You're the Lord General. You walk back. In one cell, there are 6 people crowded together in 2
It goes
beds.
up every time you mention it.
Wait, how many did I say first?
You said 4, then you said 5, then you had 6.
I'm so sorry. Okay, 4. There are 4 guys.
No, keep going. It's fine.
Nope.
I did the exact same thing in a session the other day.
There are 4 guys in the
Adding
cell.
1 each time.
On the cell, all jam packed together. The cell is made to hold 1, maybe 2. The stench is first thing hits you. You can tell it's got a chamber pot and it hasn't been cleaned in a while. And you can hear them banging on the bars. We demand food. As you walk in, like, oh, look, a general, another damn general.
Do I have food on me?
Yeah, y'all have some food on you. It'll be being carried by your friends.
Alright, here are more. Give me a couple of rations.
For traitors?
I just like don't respond. Hold out my hand.
Reaches, you can see he shoves his arm all the way in his pack, pulls out 2 dry rations and hands them to you.
Okay. I'm gonna hold them up. Would you guys like to explain what your whole situation is?
We were framed. Yes.
What?
We were framed. They said we were going to assassinate the local town leader here, and then assassinate the captain, take over, let the demons through, and stuff. We are not going to do anything like that.
Insight. 17.
One of them seems like they're lying. The other 4 seem truthful.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the one that's lying.
He just leaned back as relaxed as he can be on the bed.
You're going to be hanged in less than an hour. Why are you relaxing?
I see nothing to worry about. I'm either going to be dead or set free. Or both. Who knows?
Well, who do you think framed you?
Some of the other people at the post. The general, you, everybody. We were framed.
So you guys work at the post?
He puts his arms up like this. You can see a tattoo on his arm.
Oh no, is it one of those tattoos?
Yes, you would recognize this one of the assassin tattoos
Oh,
on
for
it.
fuck's sake. Okay.
At the same point, Fayham, another one is going to reach up and grab you at this point.
Oh,
And
I
go to-
haven't fought anyone in so long. This is great.
As they go to pull you in, you can see the tattoo on their arm. 4, you can make a move. Philip has pulled a short sword out of his side and slashes down, slicing the guy's arm clean off. It's still gripping your tunic. The arm is, and it's just dangling there. Blood just slowly draining out of it. And the guy in the thing starts screaming as the guards come running in.
Alright, everyone, show me your arms.
They don't move. At this point, the guards instantly go to a defensive posture, take their halberds and put them up to the gates. He said, show you your damn arms. Instantly, all of them pull down their arms. All of them got tattoos on them.
Yep. Okay. Never mind on this whole, me trying to be nice thing. Fuck this. I'm out. Alright.
We were framed! That doesn't prove guilt just because we got something on our arms. The one guy still sitting there screaming, blood just pouring out of his arm. So, friend,
You mean having the mark in the Assassin's Guild doesn't make you guilty?
there's no such thing. Children tales.
Then why do you guys all have a matching tattoo?
Because we're all brothers.
I've seen the same thing before in many others.
Yeah. Like all the other ones, don't believe us. I'm assuming you just go walk out at this point.
Walking out.
Yeah, you can see this one of them is putting like a tourniquet around the one guy's arm.
Bloodthirsty. I'm kind of mad I didn't get to kill anyone.
She walked
I haven't
out.
fought anyone in like 5 sessions.
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Someone's just gonna get unlucky.
You walk out. Philip is now cleaning off his blade. It's a very elegant elvish blade. Kind of it's a short sword. It's only about I don't know, about 3-ish foot long, give or take. Maybe a little bit less than that. Maybe about 2.5 feet. You know, about something like that. It's got a little curve to it. Very beautiful. He's just cleaned off.
That was eventful.
It was. I'm sorry if I acted out of turn.
No, you didn't. I've dealt with their kind before. It's not pretty.
Understood. Hey, but now look.
Wait, question. Sorry, out of character. Do I know if they can summon other assassins with that?
You do not know.
Okay. Yes, I'll wait him. I don't really know if he's gonna get it in any decent time, and I'm asking him to ask Aurelia.
Alright. Alright, wait, what? Say that again, sorry.
I said I guess I'll try to send Amnon a letter later and ask.
As you go up, you can see the girl's looking around. Where the hell is she? Or hell is he? Oh, she comes bolting over, grabs you. We need you now.
Am I running late?
Nope. About 5 minutes early. Brings in, quick. Like, you're supposed to be wearing a cape.
Cape?
Yeah. Cloak, thingy. Makes you look more regal.
I'll be fine.
You, take your cloak off. She points towards Philip. Hell no. I'm not taking my cloak off. He just crosses his arms. Girl walks over. Leans down. Would you like my cloak, Lord General?
It's quite alright.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. She don't want it. He don't want it. Sorry. Saying this. I'm gonna assume you go do about the same speech.
Yeah, roughly.
Go up on stage, do your speech. Actually, surprisingly, a lot of cheering goes on in this one. A lot of people really for you.
So it's slightly modified because like it's not really a port town.
Yeah, yeah. I get the idea.
No, I don't burn all my clothes this time.
Yes. Don't burn down thing ends. At this point, that's when the guys are let out with their guards. They're all chained. Their arms are shackled, minus the one guy.
Okay.
Who, his arm is now shackled down between his legs. To his feet. Because he had nothing else to shackle onto this, so that's where they hooked it to. He's in the place. They come there, they bring all of them there. Put them
There's
up.
no sympathy.
All of them are noosed up. Everybody's yelling, hang the traitors, hang the cowards.
I pulled the lever.
This really old elf walks up to you.
The
Lord
lever
General, would you like
Yes?
the honor of pulling the lever?
I wasn't serious. Okay. No.
He looks to the person, nods, and you can see one of the guards instantly pulls the lever as shook, they all go. You can hear as most of their necks snap, except for the one-armed guy. His neck does not snap. As he sits there for a while, struggling, he eventually, rage-filled eyes, dies from asphyxiation. Feeling that the weight balance to make his neck snap may have been messed up with his arm no longer being attached.
Probably.
So, she this,
No sympathy, but
no
you don't
sympathy.
grab me.
So she now see the crowds dispersing and everything, bodies are being taken down. Philip,
Next.
we go into the fort here. Or we will continue up to Osamil.
Oh wait, there's a fort here.
Yeah.
We can stop. We can pop by the fort and just make sure that they're managing. That, like before, we need to keep people on the border.
Understood. You go by the fort. It's not much more different. It's a little better, a little more well kept. Not so many troops. It's still only about 450 here, give or take. So they haven't really pulled a lot here. They're anticipating potentially this will get hit too if Osamil fail. So
Yeah.
That's pretty well. The general there, the captain in command is an older gentleman. He's probably around 500 or so, and all this. Really nice. Welcomes you. Y'all have a cup of tea and all this. Y'all are
Are we
headed by.
British now?
No, you're not British now. As y'all start heading up towards Osamil now, I'm actually going to go ahead and end it on the way to Osamil.
Okay.
Alright. So, for all you watching, thank you. Hope you all enjoyed. And yes, Troll, you may have missed a thing or two about the tattoo. Seems like somebody in your party does have one too. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And good night. I'll be back next weekend with some more D&D.
I almost got the kill.